Did you know that the top 1% of the world's wealthiest people own 44% of the world's wealth? That's a staggering number. But what's even more shocking is that many of these billionaires didn't inherit their wealth, they built it. How did they do it? What's the secret? Is it all about luck, or is there something more? In this video, we're going to break down the path to success that the rich follow. It's not what most people think. Success is not just about hard work. It's about strategy, mindset, and knowing how to position yourself for opportunities. You'll learn the little-known habits and strategies that help the wealthy stay on top. From their daily routines to their approach to failure, there's a lot you can take away. Stick with me, and I'll show you how the rich are born, how they live, think, and learn, so you can start applying these strategies to your own life. The path to success might not be as far out of reach as you think. Chapter 1. The Foundation of Fortune. How the rich are born. The journey to success starts before birth. While we often hear that success is about hard work, the truth is, being born into the right environment plays a huge role. Research shows that children from wealthier families are more likely to succeed simply because they have better access to education, healthcare, and influential networks. According to a study by the Brookings Institution, children in the top 20% income bracket are 4 times more likely to graduate college than those from lower income families. Wealth, in this sense, is not just money but a cushion of resources and opportunities. The rich inherit more than just money. They inherit a mindset and network that prepares them for success. The saying, "It's not what you know, but who you know," has never been truer. Successful families pass down valuable connections and an environment that nurtures ambition. But it's not all luck. Even for those born into humble beginnings, success often starts with exposure to growth opportunities early in life. Bill Gates, for instance, had access to a computer in high school, a rare privilege in the 1970s. That exposure shaped his path to becoming a tech mogul. So, whether it's the privilege of a strong family network or access to unique opportunities, being born into a wealthy environment often provides the tools needed for future success. Chapter 2. The Rituals of the Rich. How they live the dream. Success isn't just about having wealth, it's about how you manage it daily. Wealthy people often follow daily routines that keep them productive and healthy. Richard Branson, for example, is known for his 5 a.m. morning workout, which boosts his energy for the day ahead. Studies show that successful people prioritize exercise, with over 70% of millionaires engaging in physical activity regularly. They understand that physical health is tied directly to mental clarity and productivity. Successful individuals are also notorious for being voracious readers. Warren Buffett spends about 80% of his day reading and learning, contributing to his enormous wealth. Studies show that the average millionaire reads 60 books per year. But it's not just for leisure. These books help them learn new skills, ideas, and strategies that put them ahead of others. One strategy successful people use to stay sharp is time blocking. This means scheduling specific blocks of time for specific tasks, which prevents distractions and increases productivity. The rich are also known for having a mindset of gratitude. Research from the Harvard Medical School found that practicing gratitude regularly improves well-being and success, a daily practice embraced by many wealthy individuals. Chapter 3. The Wealthy Mindset. How the rich think differently. What separates the rich from the average person isn't just their resources, it's their mindset. One powerful trait of wealthy people is their belief in abundance. They don't view success as a zero-sum game. Instead, they think in terms of creating opportunities, rather than competing for limited resources. Successful people focus on creating value, not simply earning money. Take Steve Jobs, for example. His success wasn't just in creating products. It was in thinking about how he could revolutionize an industry. The famous quote by Jobs, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work," perfectly captures this mindset. Wealthy people also understand that risk is essential for growth. A study by the Kauffman Foundation shows that entrepreneurs who take calculated risks are far more likely to succeed. While the average person fears failure, The rich embrace it as a necessary part of the journey. They also practice strategic thinking, always looking ahead to future trends and opportunities. In fact, most self-made millionaires have several income streams, which reduces their dependence on one source of income. If you're finding these strategies valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more insights on how to create your own path to success. Chapter 4. The Education of Excellence. How the rich learn to win. Education doesn't stop after school for the rich. In fact, many wealthy individuals focus on lifelong learning to stay ahead. Mark Zuckerberg, for example, reads a book every 2 weeks, and that's just one of the ways he continues to grow. While formal education matters, self-education is often what separates the wealthy from the rest. According to the National Bureau of Economic Research, 74% of wealthy people attribute their success to continuous self-education. Mentorship plays a huge role in their learning process. Successful people understand the importance of learning from those who've already walked the path. Bill Gates had Warren Buffett as a mentor, and it made all the difference. Having someone to guide you helps you avoid common pitfalls and fast-track your success. This doesn't mean they don't fail. Many successful individuals have failed multiple times, but they learn quickly from their mistakes and adjust their strategy. A crucial strategy here is reading with purpose. Successful people don't read for pleasure alone. They read to solve problems, learn new skills, or gather insights into new industries. A study from the Entrepreneurs Organization shows that the average self-made millionaire reads around 60 books a year, and many of those books are about improving their business acumen and leadership skills. Chapter 5. The Power of Giving. How the rich teach the future. One of the most powerful strategies the wealthy use is giving back. But it's not just about donating money, it's about creating opportunities for others. Philanthropy among the wealthy is a long-standing tradition. Bill and Melinda Gates have donated over $50 billion to global health and education, changing countless lives. Giving back is not just an act of charity but a strategy to empower others and build a legacy. Wealthy individuals understand the ripple effect of their generosity. By creating scholarships, funding startups, or mentoring young entrepreneurs, they help others achieve success, which in turn strengthens their networks and communities. In fact, a study from the Chronicle of Philanthropy found that high-net-worth individuals are more likely to give to charitable causes because they see it as an investment in the future, not just a donation. The power of teaching is also evident in their businesses. Successful people often take time to mentor their employees, ensuring that the next generation is equipped to succeed. This generosity of knowledge builds loyalty, trust, and long-term success. Giving is not just a moral value for the rich, it's a key part of their strategy for maintaining influence and success. Chapter 6. Unstoppable Growth. How the rich reinvent success. The rich understand that success isn't static. To stay at the top, they constantly reinvent themselves and their businesses. Jeff Bezos didn't just create Amazon. He revolutionized the way we shop, read, and even think about technology. He embraced change and constantly pushed Amazon to evolve. The rich have an insatiable drive for growth, and they're not afraid to disrupt industries. Look at Elon Musk. He's not just focused on building electric cars. His ventures span space exploration, sustainable energy, and artificial intelligence. This ability to pivot and innovate is what keeps them ahead of the curve. They also focus on scaling their successes. McKinsey & Company found that businesses that focus on scaling their operations grow 15% faster than those that don't. Successful individuals constantly look for ways to make their ideas bigger and more impactful. They leverage technology, partner with others, and continue to challenge themselves. In the end, staying successful means staying hungry for knowledge, growth, and innovation. The rich know that true wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about building a life that evolves with time, challenges, and new opportunities. If you've enjoyed these insights, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an opportunity to learn how to create your own path to success.